What's the deal, y'all? My name is Seabass, and this is Hooked on Growth, bringing you the truth so that we can get off all the BS we've been brought up into and we can grow. Today's episode, we're going to talk about Suboxone, Sublocade, the difference between the two, and is it worth it, and how the hell do you get off this stuff without that withdrawal? Just a little background about me. I have been addicted to substances since I was 11 years old. I have had different chapters in my life where I've experienced addiction to every single substance known to man, including opiates, heroin, not fetty, well maybe, I don't know. I kind of stopped doing that before fentanyl became very rampant. People are becoming unalived quicker than they can even get into their addiction. Please be careful if you're out there using. Always have someone around when you're doing it. Don't forget Narcan. And that's, a lot of us will do it by ourselves. Don't do that, man. Even if you gotta be on the phone with somebody, that's something you can do. So disclaimer, I am not a doctor, a nurse, nor do I have any background in the medical field. Everything I'm sharing with you is based on my experience and what I've been through. I have not studied anything or anything like that, but I've done my own damn research, if you know what I mean. I started taking Suboxone right when it first came out. I guess you can call me the Suboxone guinea pig, okay? Because this was like 15 years ago when I was trying to get off of heroin, and Suboxone was something I heard about. Actually, a friend at work gave me a little piece one day, and it gave me a buzz, and I was like, oh wow. And so I found out you can get it prescribed for you, and that's how I got involved with it. Nowadays, it's everywhere. You can basically go see any doctor, they'll prescribe it for you, and what I'll tell you is they always start you off on a very high dose. Why? I don't know. That's the pharmaceutical companies, man. They have a way of trying to get you hooked. I would say initially, if you're coming off some hardcore substances, then, like fentanyl, then maybe you need 2 strips. But for the most part, 1 is just enough. And if you do start off taking 2 strips, I'd recommend just doing it for like 3 to 5 days and then tapering down to 1 quickly. Because I know from my own experience, and I have been an IV opiate user, 1 strip is sufficient enough. Now the doctors, they will prescribe you 2, and then you'll find that you'll need to for the remainder of your time on it. And I'm just saying, imagine trying to withdraw or taper off of 1 rather than 2 when you don't need to. And mind you, there is a ceiling effect when it comes to Suboxone. Like, you can take 4 or 5, it doesn't matter. You reach that ceiling effect, it's not going any further. Don't go higher. It's not like you're gonna get a greater buzz if that's what you're thinking. So how long should you be on it? Well, it's all up to you. It depends. If you get really heavy in recovery, spirituality, getting in touch with God, doing what you need to do, getting involved with a community of like-minded individuals who are trying to better themselves, and you're practicing this every day, you can get off it fairly quick. But if you find that you're just doing it as a maintenance, you're not working any spiritual aspects of anything, you're probably going to be on it a lot longer. Why do we use? Well, we have an unmanageability, spiritual malady, meaning spiritually dead, not connected to God, so that irritable, restless, discontented feeling you experience will not go away until you find a solution. Remember, the solution is our substances. We're the problem. It's nobody else's fault. It's not the drugs that are the problem. I'm the problem. You need to figure out a solution. So I highly recommend, if you're taking Suboxone or you plan on getting on Suboxone, get involved with a support group. Start doing things differently. Do some meditation, some prayer, some readings, some running, some basketball, hobbies, whatever it is to replace what you were doing. You remember, we gotta recalibrate our brain. We've been doing some dumb stuff for quite some time. It ain't like I can just be like, hey, tomorrow I'm done with all that stuff. That's cool, right? That's it. That's not how it works. It's an action program. You got to take certain steps to make sure it stays in effect. The beautiful thing that they have recently come out with is Sublocade. Now, why do I call Sublocade beautiful? It's great because you get a shot once a month. You don't have to go through the process of daily administering medication. There's something about doing that every day that does something to your brain, and it keeps you in the loop of addiction. That's what I think. And so I have experienced Sublocade. I was a guinea pig, once again, and they put it in my stomach, it burns like hell. It hurts bad. They do like this spray that like numbs the area, but that don't really help. It does hurt when they put the shot in your stomach. I will say that those lumps that they leave in your stomach, they stay there for a long ass time. Now my experience with Sublocade is a little complicated because I am known for trying to do a little bit of this, take a little bit of this, mix it with it. I treat my body like a science experiment. I'm trying all these different ways to maintain my high and be able to do what I need to do. Initially get on Sublocade, and I did like 3 or 4 shots, but I was trying to hustle some Suboxone strips, and I still was thinking of maybe getting high sometimes, so I switched to the strips. And then I got back into, you know what, maybe I want to get off the Suboxone, and then I got the shot one time, and what I did is I never returned to get the second. I actually had some trouble with my insurance and just was like, fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do, let's just see what happens. And I went through months without getting another shot, without taking a strip, without doing anything, and I felt no withdrawal. And the interesting thing about that is I got into a car accident and broke my nose. I had to go through surgery, and they tested my system. This was a year after my Sublocade shot, and it was still in my system. Like, what? So what happened is I relapsed, and I got back doing opiates, and I got back on Suboxone strips. And it wasn't until recently, and this is why I'm making this video, that I was able to get the Sublocade shot. Now, I will say, in certain states, it can be very hard to get on the Sublocade program. It's expensive. Most insurances don't cover it, but I'm here to share with you that this website right here is exactly the website you need if you're having trouble with insurance covering your Sublocade. This website will cover it, they will pay for it, they have certain criteria, but I definitely am taking advantage of it. I've already received my 1 Sublocade shot, and I'm about to see what happens. I will be filling y'all in, so please stay tuned. Coming off Suboxone without any taper, I have experience in that too. One time I got arrested and I was in the county jail. I was taking 2 strips a day, and I quit cold turkey in a cell by myself, and yes, it was hell. It was a very long, painful, agonizing withdrawal. For me, some people say it's not that bad. All I know is in my experience, it sucked a big one. Bro, I could not sleep. The restless legs were terrible. I remember at one point screaming in my cell because I wanted to sleep so bad, but it just would not let me. Extremely high anxiety, depression, crying all the time. When you first start taking Suboxone, like I mentioned before, you're gonna get a freebie, is what I call it. Now that depends on what you were doing before you got on Suboxone. Now if you're doing 3-4 grams of fentanyl, and then you jump on Suboxone, you might not experience what I'm about to share with you. But if you're a low dosage addict and then you jump on Suboxone, you're gonna have a buzz for like a month, maybe 2. You're gonna have a hard time sleeping, just like it is when you're getting high on opiates. You find that you stay up at night because, like I say, you're gonna have a buzz. That is a fact. Some people will argue with me on that. I'm just giving you my experience. Now, I don't know anything about gaining weight, losing weight, anything of that fashion. I've always been a skinny guy. I got high metabolism. One time I got fat was when I was in jail eating all them spreads or chi-chis, whatever you call it. I mean, in the beginning, if you're getting a buzz from Suboxone and you're drinking on it, that could be kind of dangerous. Same thing with any opiate or any benzo or any type of medication, drinking will enhance. So if you're catching a buzz and you drink, you're gonna get an extra buzz. So, just keep that in mind. If you're driving and you think you can go just have a beer or 2, you might catch an extra buzz from that beer or 2. One thing that I experienced when I was on Suboxone is the backlash from AA and NA and other support groups. I think that now in this day and age, it's becoming more acceptable, but a lot of people will not kind of frown on you for being on it while you're in the program. Some will say that it's not sober. Hey, what I would say to that is everybody has their own journey. If you need to take Suboxone or Sublocade, do it, bro. Because a lot of the people in AA and NA who are looking down upon it have no idea what it's like to be on opiates and don't understand the withdrawal and how hard it is to maintain sobriety. And I'll tell you this, any day, even after I'm clean off Suboxone, I'll still say it's better than putting a needle in your arm, brother. I know that you'll be alive the next day, so if you need to take it, don't worry about what people say. Who gives a shit? You worry about your own recovery. This is your journey. You got this. This is my advice. if you can, and you're trying to get off Suboxone and you're taking the strips, get the Sublocade shot. Get yourself 3 shots, and after that 3rd shot, don't look back. Don't ever go back. Don't even think about it. Just ride the wave. You're not going to experience that much withdrawal, if any at all. Because when I did it the last time, I didn't experience any. And if you're watching this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to share with you guys the journey that I'm having doing 1 shot of Sublocade and not going back. So if you're unable to get Sublocade and you want to taper down, I want you to understand something about Suboxone. It has a 2 to 3 day half-life, which means it stays in your system longer than you would think. Actually, the withdrawal symptoms don't get full-blown until the 3rd day. If you think you can go 1 strip one day, half a strip the next day, a quarter strip the 3rd day, and then that's your taper, it's not going to work. You're going to go into full-blown withdrawal. So let me say it like this. If you have a car, you fill the tank up with gas. Gas is the Suboxone. You put a whole tank in, you drive around all day, tomorrow you got half a tank. Then you go ahead and put another full tank of gas in. Gas is all leaking everywhere, just a metaphor, y'all. So it keeps filling up. So every day you're using half the tank and filling up more until it gets stabilized. If you think that you can go 1 strip today, full tank, and then only do half a tank tomorrow, before you know it, it's gonna be empty before you actually taper down properly. That's why doctors will do like a 2-week at a time taper. In 2 weeks, you'll take 3/4 of a strip for 2 weeks. 2 weeks after that, you'll do half a strip for 2 weeks, so on, so forth. If you're doing it like that, is to go all the way down to the micro dot. You're gonna experience a withdrawal tapering from the Suboxone in that fashion. What I think the Sublocade does is it tapers on its own. That's why I say that you don't go through withdrawal, because it does a proper taper for you. So I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Share your experience. I want to hear it. I want to know what everybody else did, how it worked for them. This is just my experience. Before we wrap this up, just want to say 64 days clean and sober. No substances, nothing at all. Zip, zilch, nada. 2 weeks since my last shot. And it's going to be probably a couple weeks before I can say anything in regard to withdrawal, but I don't think it's going to happen. So stay tuned. I'll lace y'all up, let you know what happens. Make sure you subscribe so you can find out. Thanks for watching.
We ain't hooked on dope, we hooked on growth.